Hey everyone, good morning. We're going to do another location video. Locale. I think this is number 5. And if you missed some of the other location videos, look for 1, 2, and 3, and 4 and drive the area if you're not in the Dallas area. That's a great way to get immersed in what's going on out here. So this is a surrounding area video. We're going to go over a quick project update. We're going to go over a quick market update. So we're going to go fast. Here we go. I want you to be able to look at the surrounding area. In back of me, we've got a sand pit we want to stay out of, but also the grass is greener. Look at this. The grass is greener. The grass is greening up, and we want to stay focused on that. So let's do that. We have the medical office district, medical district behind us. We've got also medical office buildings on Colorado, all up and down Colorado. They're Class A plus. We have golfers enjoying the day. It's a beautiful day in Dallas. It may get up to about 65 today, not sure, but it's beautiful, no wind. We've been finding a lot of golf balls on the golf course and the surrounding area here. That's our find. That's our treasure we're finding. So a couple updates. So it's been a while since I've been able to give you a quick update on the city overpass project, but seriously, this is multiple millions of dollars that the city has been putting into the area on that overpass, and it will open in the next couple months. They're just working on the last part of it. They blocked off a couple half streets in order to get that done. It's going to handle a lot of the traffic. Now, 114,000 cars per day turn right on Mayhill. That's millions. I think it's 5.5 million cars every year that turn right off of the I-35 and Mayhill. So the city is putting in that overpass project, putting in a regional detention pond, which eliminates all further risk of flood in our area. Now, our downstream assessment and letter of map revision have also been approved, and they are out of the city. That gives us an additional 3 acres to build on. And what that means is about $200,000 of reports were done by the professionals, the environmental engineers doing the hydrology and the hydraulic. You know, I don't even understand all of that as an engineer, but that's their expertise, and they have told the city there's no risk of flood on our property, and we get an additional 3 acres to build on over and above the 300 units in phase 1. That's an additional $8 million of sale on the back end, which all of our investor owners get to profit in that. They get to be a part of that. Now, we do have a very rare opportunity for a 1031 exchange. If you need to come in and look at doing a 1031 exchange, you have to identify that new property in 45 days, and you have to close on it in 6 months. And we have a rare opportunity. We're going to be very selective, very picky about who we bring in as tenants in common, but we do have that opportunity in an upscale Class A plus condo opportunity. And you can find out more about this opportunity, whether you're a sophisticated investor or you're an accredited investor. It's for both right now. And we're opening up a 506B for that, but I can't show you the deal unless we've known each other for 30 days. So let's do that. Opt in at morefreedom.com, morefreedom.com, opt in at morefreedom.com to find out more about that. Very exclusive opportunity for a few people. We are actually starting that project with a strong 1.7 million of hard investment commitments with our current investor owners who are very happy with it. They're happy campers. They want to come in. They're selling a couple properties because they got tired of doing the single family thing, putting on all of that time and money, and then breaking even. Great experience. You know, it builds them in their real estate, but why break even after all that? So that's what they're doing. They're selling a couple properties, and another couple people are coming in with a 1031 exchange, and we've got some of our licensed professionals pledging some of their fees for that project as well. So 1.7 to start that project, it's a big deal. It's a strong start. Okay, let's do a project update quickly. We've got our final comments on the civil and plat happening right now so that we can pull permits and break ground. We are moving the fencing to in-state, that protective tree fencing, and we're going to remove a ton of trees off of phase 1. We're clear cutting phase 1. We've got the underground utilities report, which is done. It's complete, it's finished. It is finished. And our sales funnels coming off of Facebook and Instagram are bringing us an accredited investor each and every day. Maybe you're one of those people who are continuing your due diligence and you would like to learn more. Well, you can opt in and learn more. Watch a 20-minute deep dive from the team. We have 400 plus years of commercial and construction experience, and morefreedom.com, yay. So avoid the pitfalls of those mediocre deals and get to the greener pastures of a team that has 400 plus combined years of experience. How about that? We've had a lot of people come from mediocre deals. I have a full due diligence course that you can watch this weekend. It's about an hour, and it'll teach you how to do your commercial due diligence. It'll teach you what questions you're supposed to be asking those syndicators, sponsors, whatever terms they're using. We're owners. We own that property since June of 2024. So we're not syndicators. We're not doing the deal to get that fee. We're immediately deploying the capital into the easements, permits, breaking ground, the horizontals. So, you know, avoid the pitfalls and come to greener pastures. So this is Saturday, you know, of the holiest week of the year. Thursday, Monday, Thursday, Passover, Friday, Good Friday, where Jesus went to the cross for my sins and he covered all my sins. You should have seen. Yeah, I grew up the way I was raised, so it was not in Christ. Saturday, Jesus spent the day in hell. So he knows what we've gone through. And tomorrow, of course, Resurrection Day. Sunday, happy Easter, right? So find a good church, go to a friend's church and experience what that's all about. I visited Muslim temples, I visited synagogues, I visited other faiths as well. So go to church with friends and have a great Resurrection Day with friends, family, enemies, pets. And to finish up this quick video, we're going to do a market update. Now, remember in 2008 and 2009, when we had the SAFE Act that was put onto the single family industry, because they were giving mortgages to somebody who worked at McDonald's and they couldn't really afford this big house and big mortgage. It was totally the single family mortgage brokers crisis. And it did bring about some excellent SAFE laws called the SAFE Act for borrowers. Now, what happened during that time, commercial follows the single family market. That's why we watch the indications that are happening in the single family market. So single family will go up like this and then it'll come down. Big peak of a curve, a bell curve. But the commercial market will go like this, a small peak of the bell curve. Now, if we look at the market update, here's what's happening in Houston. Houston went into softening, and it's soft right now. It started last summer, 2023. So it'll stay soft in the multifamily market for 2.5 years. Not the greatest market, even though it is in Texas. We need to be aware of that market. It also takes a very long time to recover from some of these big storms. Austin, it's a great market, but rents are soft. Rents are soft in Austin, and they have been for about 6 months. Not the best market, which is Dallas. Dallas rents over the last year went up 6%. And in our area, rents went up 11%, almost double. So Dallas is a great market, and our market is one of the top markets in the nation where rents are increasing. On this contiguous property that is owned by Jerry Jones, has a small 9-course golf course. It's been here 14 years. It was never built as a Class A+. It was built as a workforce housing, Class B, 3-story walk-up. And so if we take a look at the market in Dallas, we saw folks in the units around our office, about 3 out of 6 moved because they raised the rents. They wanted to force vacancy and increase their rents. One moved, he was a student, he was aging out, and 2 people stayed who have a great income, a decent income. So 3 people moved out because they raised the rents as a strategy. The owners raised rents to increase the rents up to market in our small area, and 3 people moved out. Well, that's what we do. If we're full, we need to force some vacancy and raise rents. And within 1 or 2 months, all 4 of those units were full. So great market update. Don't listen to the gurus who are preaching gloom and doom, because it's a good day. We're teaching you how to avoid the pitfalls and how to stay where the grass is greener, and you need to update, and you need to opt in to morefreedom.com today, and we wish you a very, very happy and blessed Resurrection weekend. Take care. Talk to you soon.